To code Arduino, you need to download the Arduino program, which you can download in the following format. Open Google and type download Arduino, enter the first section, find this section where you need to find the link that suits you and download it. This link will be in the description section. And download the program from here and it will drop it into your downloaded files. And now open this flash, confirm everything in the program will be installed automatically. Here is the program. Now let's understand what this is. Now, before we write code for the first time, we need to understand what parts this program consists of. This program consists of three main parts. The first part is the code section where we need to write our code, which is written in S++. The second part is located in the upper left corner. From the file section, we mainly use the save, open, and new actions. Instead of the edit section, we use keyboard combinations, for example, Ctrl+A or Ctrl+V. From the sketch section, we use only the library. We use the library when we connect a new module to the Arduino, for example, a servo motor, and we need new code for it. In that case, we download that code from the library. We will get acquainted with the details of the library when necessary, which we will definitely use. The tools section is an important section. In this section we need to configure two important parameters, the board and the port. The board is the type of our board. If it does not match your board, then you cannot download it to the board. And the port is about the USB port of your computer. You must choose the right one, because the board cable that we use to download the code is USB, and the help section is not used. Now let's look at the code area. There are two comments in the code area that we don't need and can be deleted. For those who don't know, comments are used when you need to leave some important information to look at the code later, or so that the code written on a given line doesn't work. We write the comment with two slashes. Let's move on to coding. Now in the coding field we see two cycles, void setup and void loop. The difference between these two cycles is that the first cycle, void setup, is executed once, while void loop is executed endlessly. In void setup, we write initial information about digital or analog ports. Before knowing what information we need to write, I will introduce about variables. We create a variable with the help of the encode. First we write the code, then the name of the variable, set equal and write the value of the variable. In this case we will write a numerical value. There are also cases when we use words, but we will learn about that case during projects. And now let's write the value, for example, 5. And another important fact is that after you finish writing the code, you must definitely put a semicolon. After creating the variable, we had to write the type of information, which we write using the pinMode code. In parentheses, we write the pin number or the variable that we assign the pin number we want. In our case we will take the variable. After writing this, we definitely put a comma and write the type of information. The one that gives information is output, and the one that takes information is input. In this video, we have two codes left to study, one of which we will learn right away on the project. We need to make the light blink. Let's start the code. First we need to create the variable, then specify the type of information. In our case it is output because the LED needs to receive information in order to light up or vice versa. The rest of the information about when to blink and when not, we write in the void loop. Since our operation is infinite, the LED should blink endlessly, and if we write in the void setup, it will be executed once. Now we are studying a new code, the digitalWrite code. I should also say that the formulas of all the codes will be in the description section, and now let's move on to the code. Through this code we say when to transmit information and when not. When the information is transmitted, the LED will light up. When it is not transmitted, the LED will not light up. Now if we write information under each other then in that case we will not see anything because it will be done instantly. For that we need to write the delay code, which means wait, and in the brackets we write how long it should wait. Let me say that it is measured there in milliseconds. So if we want it to wait for 1 second, then in the brackets we need to write 1000. This is the project.